What's up, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hey, Drew, just making sure. Do a quick test, make sure everyone can hear me. Hopefully you can. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Can you hear me? It's been a very long time since I've gone live. Um, okay, perfect. Yeah, it's been a good minute since I've done a live stream, and so I've been contemplating doing this. And you try to plan out, and I said, you know what? Um, just do it, And so I thought, what a better way to start off back on live streaming on a Tuesday when I normally release a video. And today I decided not to release a video, but to go live and just do demoing live with the new Adobe Express mobile app, which was released last week. So it was in beta for a while, and it is now public for everybody. So everybody can download the Adobe Express app, which you see the logo right there over my face right now. So excited. I'm looking at the chat here. Let me know where you're all joining from. I see there's 19 folks watching. So I'm streaming on Instagram, not Instagram, actually, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn as well. So I'm actually opening up these windows just to make sure that that it is live here. San Antonio, hey, how are you? Sweden, wow, very cool. Thanks so much for joining from Sweden. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see it's live on Facebook. Let me just look on Twitter really quick here, but bear with me for a second. I always like to do this like checkup before I actually get going. And I don't know, it's on Twitter too. So if you're on Twitter, retweet it. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and re-exit. It used to be retweet. I'm also streaming on LinkedIn as well. So trying this out and see how it goes on all these platforms. So I'm just kind of making sure everything is going well. I'm just going to do a checkup. Let's see here. I should be. Let me go to my page here on LinkedIn because I'm also streaming on LinkedIn. There it is. It's live. So it's live everywhere. Now I can feel like, okay, it's going well. So I'm okay. Well, so we've got Baldwin Park, New York City, Sweden, San Antonio, Canada. Hey, Tim, how are you? Awesome. Glad you can hear me well, and excited to be doing some demo of the new Adobe Express app. For those of you who I'm sure you know me or follow me on social, my name's Claudio Zawala Jr. And this right here is just part of my YouTube channel. So I usually stream, or I should say, post a video every Tuesday. I release a video on YouTube, and I decided today to just go live and do just demoing live. And so if you have any questions as I go through, please do drop it in the chat. Kim, how are you? Good. Thanks for joining. This is live at Houston. We got some from Houston as well. Thank you for joining from Houston. So very cool. It's really neat to see this, everyone on here. So let me just kind of get everything set up here. And there's something that's bugging me on my hat right now because my hat is showing up backwards. So I'm going to see if I can flip my mirror my camera. There we go. Like my camera showing is showing the SD backwards here. So I have to make sure that was kind of like bugging me. Also, like I show my shirt there, it says Creativo right there. So I want to make sure that it is visible. So I'm also let's see if this works. Switching off camera view. So I've got multicam here set up, and so you can see the like most of my room over here. So I'll be switching off camera views here. I have other camera. I have a third camera, but I didn't get a chance to set it up right now. So, actually, now I'm looking that it's showing it backwards. Oh well, I'm not going to sweat it too much. All right, so let me share. Let me get my screen set up here. I've got my phone here. We're going to add that to the stage. So this is what it's about. We're going to be demoing the Adobe Express app. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. So I'm just going to go through a quick walkthrough of the Adobe Express app. So what you're seeing here is the home screen of the app. And so just first off, so if you have been using Adobe Express on desktop, so basically you're going to see the same thing on the app. It's just a matter of the things will be in different places. So that's kind of one of the things I want to point out as you edit, as you play with the tools. Sometimes I would say there are hidden menus. I would say they're not hidden, but the menus will open up as you click through. So I'll kind of show you where those are at. I tend to do a lot of video in a lot of my Adobe tools, Premiere, and with Adobe Express. So I will show you kind of like how I dive in there. So first off, when you launch the app, let's see, does it work on an iPad as well as an iPhone? So great question. So the app right now, like if you were to download the app to your iPad, you're going to see like it's going to be in the size of the iPhone. So there's not an iPad app right now, but you know how you can add iPhone apps to your iPad. It's just going to look like the size of an iPhone. So if you try to increase the size, it's going to look, I guess it won't be as sharp. It might get a little pixelated. So just kind of be aware of that. Now, there's not an iPad app yet, so it's not out yet. So right now it's for the iPhone. But as I mentioned, if you download it to your iPad, it's going to be in the size of an iPhone, but you can stretch it out like a lot of other apps. You can do that, and it'll just be stretched out. So technically, it's not for iPad, but like I said, you can play with it, but it'll be stretched out. Now, as far as going on the browser on an iPad, it's just not optimized yet for that. So I would stick to using browser on your computer, laptop, Chromebook. Chrome is actually the best, the optimized browser for doing that. So, and so here I'm on the app. And the first thing you'll notice when you log in, now if you're an educator and you're logged in with an educator account, everything may not be, I would say it may look a little bit different. You may see the landing screen like when you log into computer. I'm logged in with my personal account, so I have full access to everything. So all the AI features are open for me, and like I said, everything. So there's no filter, there's no guardrails. So I see everything because again, this is a public version and non-edu. So at the top, you see it says tap to migrate files or go back to the prior version of the app. So I'll just show you when you tap there. You'll see here, ready to migrate. Thanks for exploring. And it says, once you migrate, you cannot return to the prior version of the app. Now, I have already done that on my browser. I've actually gone through. So a lot of my apps, a lot of my projects have already been converted. So I do the search on the browser and then they're there. I haven't migrated all of them manually. Some have automatically gone over, but there's still some that are in the old. I have thousands of projects, so it's just a matter of me going through. So I'm going to go ahead and just close that. Just kind of be aware that that's what that's for. And so, so a little bit of modifications there. And yeah, crossing fingers in the future that it's there. So first things first, when you are there at the top, you'll see the logo, the Adobe Express logo on the top. And then you have what it says for you. So basically it's catered for like the projects that you work on. So as you see right here, I have accelerate creativity AI. So I've got the AI features right there at the top, a text effect. We have animate from audio, which is great. And then caption videos. So like some of the most popular features, or say tools used in Express. And now if I tap through the different menus, you'll notice that the screen will change. So for you, I scroll through and I come back up and then you'll see it pops back there. Social media, scroll through. Okay, there we go. That's as far as it goes down. So you have your template, social media, quick actions. So things you might use for quick actions as far as social media. And then if I keep going, like I mentioned, I use Express for video a lot. So I'm creating videos on the go on my phone, which is I'm super excited that it's now like out of beta and it's available for everyone. I was using the beta before the beta was available because I do work for Adobe. I was able to see it, and it's been like a good while that we were testing it out before the beta went public. And so I was excited now that everybody can see everything. So here we go. The video tools, so templates geared for video, stock video. That's one of the, if you have not noticed that in Express when you're on the browser, the old Express did not have stock video. And so you had to search outside of Adobe Express to find stock video. You can use like Adobe stock website to go find stock video, or you'd go find it somewhere else. But now there's a ton of stock video in Express. If you have not noticed that, it is there. It's amazing. So you'll see that right there when you're in the video section, but you can also access that elsewhere. Now let me continue here. Photo. So basically, if you notice, everything changes based on the menu at the top. So now everything is geared for photo. So we got a photo book, Facebook profile covers, photo, YouTube logos, memes, postcards, and so on. So that's what's there at the top. So again, as you scroll through, the menus will change. The whole screen will change based on what you selected at the top. So photos. So if I scroll down, you got the quick actions that are geared for photos. So like removing background, resizing images. There's more coming soon. There's a lot more on the web right now than there are here in the app. So just kind of be patient. They will be arriving soon. If I click on view all, you'll see that here's all the quick actions. Now this is all of them. And so here's all of them. And again, these are coming soon, but a lot of these are available already on the browser on a computer or laptop. So if you do need to use those, you can just hop on over to a computer. And then if you click on document, there's flyers, feature templates that are geared towards types of documents. And then I'll do one more. So the marketing, I don't think this is an EDU option because EDUs, I'd have to go log into my EDU account. I have a test account, but marketing, a lot of small agencies, design agencies, firms use Adobe Express. So they do a lot of marketing. So this is kind of marketing templates, marketing quick actions, and again, posters, flyers, invitations, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to For You here. And also, so I'm looking down here, Red Madden, the new Express video. Yeah, they are great, the templates. It's a great way to get started with video. If you struggle with working with video, I'm going to see if I'm going to look at the camera over there. So make sure I'm like facing the camera. So, if you struggle with getting started with video and not sure like how to put everything together, I would definitely try templates. And I'll do a demo of a template here. This is basically, I don't know how long I'm going to go today. This may be short or maybe long, but I think what I'm going to do is just kind of go roll with it, and we'll see how it goes. If people have to drop off, cool. Timothy, you said using Android tab to view Express, I am able to have full. Very cool. So you're on the browser. I don't think that we're like promoting it and saying that it works because I know there's a lot of schools that are using iPads or tablets. It's just not it's not yet, like it hasn't been optimized yet. But if you're able to use it, cool. I would say I'm not going to what's the word? I'm trying to think of the right word. Officially say that it is there. So I would say take that with a grain of salt there. All right, so I'm on the back on For You. So I'll scroll down. Now here's like what I love about the mobile. I would say over the browser, over laptop or device, like a Chromebook or something like that. This is why I love mobile, and I say I do love the Express on the browser. The mobile has this that you can't do on a browser, on a computer. And so let's go ahead and since I'm talking about video, actually, yeah, let me do video here. But if I go to the let me do this. Since I talked about video and Red, you talked about the template. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive into video first. I'm gonna click on video right here. I tend to use Express a lot for my Instagram and Twitter. It's basically all my content because I cross post. And I'd like sometimes I'll change the sizes. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I don't care. I'll just post the same size. I usually go reels, and then everything else are just going to be the real size. But right here at the top, you see it says popular and then social videos. And you got the templates there. But I should point this out right there at the top where it says start from your video. I'm just going to quickly go back to for you. And if I scroll down a bit, you see right there, it says start from your camera roll, which you can do on a browser. You basically just drag something to that little section. But if I go to video and let's just say right here, start from your video. If I tap on that, here's the cool thing about the mobile, the app. So if I tap on start from your video, look at the options: photo library, take video, and choose file. So I can actually find files on my phone. I have an iPhone, and I do store files within the file structure on my iPhone. I save them to downloads. I also have like the Creative Cloud. I have Google Drive saved to. I basically have those apps as file locations on my phone to save files. So I can go to choose file, and this is basically I can browse. This is my file locations on my iPhone, iCloud Drive, Grammarly, OneDrive, and then downloads. I have a lot of videos here that I just have saved, probably uh, in redundancy, but I can find content here in my files drive, or I go to photo library and then I can find like videos here. So I've got videos that these are all different videos that I have on my phone here. And so what I do is I can use one of these. Let's see if I can, I'm trying to remember which one. Maybe I'll go with this one right here. I'm not going to play it because of the audio here, but I'm going to go ahead and click done. And if you see that it's loading right there, give it a little bit of time. Oh, cool. So marketing is available with School Enterprises. Sweet. Okay, so what I did is here, that's the photo, that's the video from my phone. I had just loaded that. So now if you notice, it's processing the video. A little caveat about video on using it in Express. That I love shooting 4K. That's what I normally shoot everything in 4K. But 4K files are going to be large. So when I'm at home and I'm using my phone, I have pretty good Wi-Fi. So like right there, it's pretty fast. But if depending on your signal, like if you're not on Wi-Fi, if you have cellular service, and like depending on where you're at, just be aware that if you're shooting 4K, it may take a little bit longer to process. And what happens is when you try to play, it gets stuck. So that's like a little tip there. And so here it is. I'm just going to play through here. If I hit play, I don't know if it will work. Yeah, I don't think the audio is coming through. So that's cool. That's fine. I'm not worried too much about that. But you can see, so now I've got the video here. There's the timeline. So a little tip on, so adding stuff to this video. So basically I started from scratch, and I'll go through the template here. Let me hit that little down arrow. Okay. When you load a video here, I'm going to basically go back. So here's the video that I've just added. And then if you look, this is right here. This is your timeline. This is your timeline. There's your play button. All the menus at the top are similar to what you see on the browser. That you can download, you can share. If I hit the three little dots up there, that's where I can resize. So basically, again, all the menus that you have at the top are very similar to what you see here on the browser. I'm sorry, on the mobile. If I hit the back arrow, I'm going to go back. I don't want to do that. There at the bottom, your theme. So again, remember you have your menus at the top on the browser. So your menus here on the mobile, they're kind of split up. You have them at the top and then you'll have them at the bottom. So right here, theme, background, layers. And then if I click on more, excuse me, you have resize, edit the name, and then add a scene. Again, all those would be at the top on your browser. So just kind of be aware they're split up. Now, let me go ahead and go with theme. And this is where you have your colors. So just like you have in your browser. Again, it's just everything is split, top and bottom, your menus. And that's kind of where it gets a little tricky because you're trying to find it. Like, where is that option? So, for example, let me click on the plus sign. And this menu, normally on the browser, is going to be on your left. So when you tap on something, you'll see the menu pop up on the left. So here, it's on the bottom. So you have search, you have your stuff. This is all your files. Your libraries are here. You have your templates, the media. So right here is where you can choose a stock photo, or if you have, do you want to upload? You can. And then the cool thing here is like you can do the AI right here. This is the AI option, the generative, that black button, that's your generative AI. So that's in the mobile, which is awesome. If I go to videos, here's where you have stock video, or you can upload videos. Since I've already started from scratch, I can add another layer of video. And then if I go to audio, I can do the voiceover here. Right now won't work because I have the cable plugged in. And I would actually want to use a microphone so that audio sounds great. But I could also upload audio that I might already have. And then you have all the stock music, which is a ton. My favorites to use, especially for social, the hip hop ones and the pop. Those are kind of like the ones that are very popular on social, kind of get that social media vibe. It's kind of similar to what you might find on Instagram and all the other tools. So, all right. And then I've got text. You have all the group text right there, the demos, and then here's the plus sign. And so I'm going to go ahead and add here. So this is my title. And there you have your menus. You can get rid of the keyboard clicking there. So after you're done typing, you can remove the keyboard, and then you have edit text, which that gives you the option to edit the text. Effects, that's going to give you your shadow box, your text effect, and shape. I'm going to go ahead and go with the shape right there. So remember, all these menus were on the left on the browser, but now they're at the bottom. So just be aware of that. And so I'm going to go ahead, and this is my title. And then if I go decorative, that's where you have the other styles, and then your basics. If you click into that, here's where you can change the color. I'm going to go with white box, and let's go back and then hit the check mark and then click on font. I have all these fonts that I've uploaded, and you can search the fonts. So I'm going to go Babus. It's like one of my favorite fonts. If you've watched my videos, this is basically the font that I use. You got Babus and style. There's the font style, color, size. You can increase the size, or you can use your fingers, drag it in and out. And in fact, I'm actually not liking that white, so I'm going to go back and edit the text. Actually, so here's again, I need to go effects. There we go. Effects. I don't like the white. I'm going to click in here, and I think I'm going to change this to cutout. Yeah, I'm going to do a cutout. And now with my fingers, or using that little hash crosshair. Oop, I don't want to zoom in. I want to make the text bigger. So there, right now I'm just dragging with my finger. So there we go. Format, size, format, center align, bold, align left, center, bullets, your spacing, letter spacing. If you have double lines, outlines, if you want to add outlines to the text. And I just noticed I misspelled this. There we go. All right, so we got layout. I like dynamic, but you could also do all these other cool ones, which you have on your browser. So opacity, we could change the opacity. And if you want to transform, you can do that. Transform, basically, you can resize, you can nudge left and right, flip. I think I need to resize. I think I made it too big. Transform. Let's scale. down. And I also want to grab the handle. There we go. This is my title. I put that back there. And if you're not familiar, if you don't know, realize this, that you can add links. I know I've shared this, but I can actually link that. So if I export it, it'll be a PDF, but I can link there and then you can delete it. Now, here's the next steps. So I've talked about this. Basically, that's your text effects. I'm going to close that out. Now, if I click on more there at the bottom, again, you get more of your menu options. Now you see the little film strip on the right, the little film option right there. That's basically your, I would say it opens up the timeline. So now if I scroll, basically right now I'm scrolling with my finger so that I can see that this is an 17.8 second clip. And if I tap, here's the key. If I tap on the picture, now I want to tap on the text. So you notice how the menu at the bottom changes. Let me click on my video. See how it changes? Now it says effects, volume, speed. And if I tap on the text, edit text effects. So that's how you're able to change the menu options there. So I'm going to go to video here. And now if you notice right there's where you can change the speed of your video. You can change the volume of the video if you want to mute it, crop it, remove background. So basically all your video options are here that you can go through. And then if you notice, there's a little clock on the left, right underneath, like the left corner of my video. It looks like a stopwatch. I'm going to tap on that. And this is where you can expand your objects in your project. So right now I have the video selected. So if you notice that black bar right there, that's basically I can trim my video. So what I did right now, I have two fingers tap or my thumbs, and I'm kind of stretching in and out. So I can see the whole timeline, and then I can zoom in to the timeline. So that's what I'm doing right here. So 17.8 seconds, and which I think I'm going to use the whole video. Now, if I tap on the text, this is my title. See if it lets me do that. There. Now, have you noticed the line right there changed from my video to the actual text? So then here is where I can do this cool stuff that I can say, I want my text to kind of appear almost like at the beginning. And then I'm just holding my finger and dragging it. So now if I hit play, there's the text pop, boom, there it goes. And it's going to keep going until it gets to the next black bar there. And then it's out. So here's where this is where you get the creative and fancy in and out. Now, what I did here is just trim when it comes in and out. But if I want to add animation, I'm just going to scroll to the right, and you see there's animation, and we're going to loop this in. We're going to have it fade in, check it off. So now if I hit play, you get like a nice professional looking zoom. And then let me go back to, we're going to have it fade out. So when you're in the when you're on the web browser, everything is on the left-hand side. So it's really easy to see everything at once. Just remember here, you kind of have to like click through to open up the sub menus. And so now what I've done is fade it in and fade it out. So if I hit play, here goes fade in, and it's going to play for a couple seconds and then fade out. So cool. I got that. I'm going to hit the X here on the left. And if you notice right there, once I click, it says select a layer to adjust timing. And so what that basically means is I'm going to click on the video and notice how it shows. And then right now you can't see the text. So I'm just going to slide this. There's the text. So now if I tap on the text, now I can adjust the text. And that's because it's showing that little clock, that little timer on the left. So if I turn this off, now it's gone. Now I'm not able to trim when it comes in and out. So just be aware of that. That's the plus. So in the browser, it's at the bottom. I think it says view timeline. My mind is going a little blank right here on that piece. All right. Okay, so I'm going to pause right here. I'm kind of looking at the chat. Everything seems to be going well. Um, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is back out. Well, actually, before I back out, let me go ahead and let's add something else here. So I'm going to click on the plus sign and go to media, and I'm going to go to photos, and let's do this. Let's upload. And then instead of photo, I'm going to take photo library. I'm going to take a photo. So hopefully this works. I think because I'm connected. Oh, hold on. I have a cover on my phone here. Here we go. Let's take a picture of my drums right there. Boom. We'll take a picture of the drums and use photo. And so right now the whole photo is in the entire view. So first off, what I'm going to do is tap on my photo. I'm going to crop my photo. Make it like a nice little circle. And then adjust it. Boom. There it is. We're going to put that here. I'm going to make this, just use my fingers. Hold on. Tap it. Sometimes it gets a little finicky. Here we go. Let's see. Tap picture. There we go. Now I'm able to make that a little small. I'm just going to put my drums right there. And I'm going to open up the little clock there. And I want this to appear like there's the text. I want it to appear after the text. So I slide through. So then I'll add animation to this one as well. We're going to have this one. I'm going to have this one roll in or spin in. And then I'm going to have it spin out. It's kind of a cool little option here. There we go. So let's hit play. The text should be coming in. This is my title. And it's going to fade out. And then my little video or picture spin in. And I've actually want to make it spin out sooner before the end. And boom, there it goes out. So cool. And then once I'm done, if I'm happy with this, I go to the download option, and it's already set up for animations, and you can download it as 4K. I always like downloading as 4K because whenever you post it on social, it's always going to downsize it anyways. So I'd rather go the highest resolution, and it's going to go down anyways. That's just my preference. So I'm not going to download it. I'm just going to keep it saved. If I want to click that button there, let's go to, oh, that's not the right one. Let's close this. More. We're going to rename the project. Let's call this YouTube. Wow, that wasn't even close to YouTube. YouTube Live. And it hit check mark. And now I hit back. Now I go back home. Cool. Kim, I love how easy to create videos right now. Right turn, changing express tools. Oh, right turn, change express tool, talk lanes. Does the drawing express tool work in Adobe Express mobile app? Good question. So the drawing tool is only in the EDU. It's not a public. So I'm going to go home here on my, I don't have the option here because I'm not logged into with an EDU account. But if I were to log with an EDU account, I did see it earlier. I didn't try it yet, so I can't confirm. My guess is it will on the iPhone. But again, I just haven't tried it. So I would say I have my iPad here. So I think I'm going to go ahead and download it here while I'm talking, and then we can find out here using my trusty iPad here. Try to get to the App Store here and download Adobe Express. I should have downloaded it before, but didn't think about it. Let's see, Adobe Express. So when you go look for it, it says Adobe Express AI photo video. So I need to update it. So while that's going there, I'll come back to that question here. Okay. Let's see. Oh, thank you. I think one of the other, let's see, trying to think of the differences. Something at the top right there, where it says search, just click in search. If you type in, let's see, let me type in YouTube here. And if I type in YouTube, I just did the search at the very top. It's going to show me everything that is in Express tagged with YouTube. So if you notice, it says files, there's templates. Yep. Let's go back here. Let's do the search again here. Yep. Let me go back. Let me cancel that. Let's try that one more time. Oh, go home, search. There we go. I shouldn't have tapped it, but if I scroll through here, you see there's 10,000 plus templates with the term YouTube, photos, over 8,000 videos, YouTube specific backgrounds. And then if you notice what you're seeing here, 46 files, these are all files that are tagged YouTube. Um, it'll be either the title is YouTube or um, there's the word YouTube actually in the project. So this one right here that has a picture of me, who is Claudio, right there, that one with the turquoise. There's actually, I think I have YouTube in there, like 1,000 plus views on YouTube or something like that. So it actually reads the text in an actual file. Um, so that's kind of cool that it has that. And then like on this document over here where it says top 5 photo tips, I think I have like the word YouTube in one of the pages. So it pulled it up. And then of course you have all these templates here. Oh, very cool. Timothy, thank you so much he says the drawing tool does work on the Android tablet. Well, what do you know? Um, that is cool. So I'm on my iPad now, but I think I'm logged in as my personal account. So let me log out. Yeah, here it is. Sign out. And let me sign back in. I wish I would have planned to have my screen showing here. So let's see here if I can have my account saved. Yes, there it is. And let's see here. My Face ID. I'll try again. There it is. There we go. All right. So, very cool. I'm trying it on my iPad here. So I'm logged in. Let me hit home. Oh, this is the old Express. It's not the new one. That's strange. Uh, that is weird. So, oh, you know what? I need probably, you know how on the iPad, so it downloaded the old version of Express, not the new one. Let's see. I think there's a way. I'll look at it later. I think there's a way to download iPhone apps on the iPad. I think you have to do the search. Um, like it's been a while since I downloaded to see filters. Let's see Adobe Express iPhone. I don't know. Let's see filters. Oh, here we go. iPhone. Let me go back. Here we go. That's weird. I hit open. Oh, so check it. So I'm logged in edu. So on the iPad, I stand corrected. It didn't let me download the iPhone app. It says right here, a new Adobe Express app is on the way. So I was not able to download the iPhone app on my iPad. So I guess that answers that question, confirming that it is not ready for iPad. So stand corrected. All right. Okay, let's get back here to the app. Is there anything specific that anyone you have questions about? I was hoping like I would when I posted, if people like have any questions. But if not, I'll just go on to another spot. Oh, here, let me do this at the bottom. All right, let me go back home. I didn't talk about the bottom menus right here. We got home and then we got your stuff. So this is basically all your projects that you have in Express. So Let's see. Ooh, I've got some. It's like it's showing my old ones. So see yours. Let me see. Filter right here. I'm gonna click on this and hit created. And yep, these are all most recent ones. There we go. So if I click on the little arrow and let's go to reverse order, so I'm going to show the very first. That is my, I think my, let's see, show more. Oh my gosh, these like some very old projects that I made. So I'll get a little history on like how I started using Adobe Express. It was called Adobe Spark many years ago, and they had three separate apps: Adobe Spark, Adobe Slate used to be a web page, and then Adobe Video. Um, and then they became Adobe Spark altogether. But these were like the first projects I created. Look at that. Original file was saved in a folder called Originals. So this is an old file. So now it's converted to the new Express. I'm going to show you that again. Let me go back. And let's try this one with the one with Picasso. So it's converting it from the original Adobe Spark Express to the new Express. That's actually like some crayons. That's my son's handwriting. His name is Micah. So these are like the way I first started using Adobe Express was creating graphics like these to share on social. Adobe Voice. Yes, there was Adobe Voice. I forgot about Adobe Voice. So Slate, Voice, and then I think Voice might have been the video, or was it Spark? Maybe. Anyways, I have like a screenshot of all the old ones. I have to go back and look at the history. But this is how I started, by creating content to share on social. That was like my start. And to see, yes, for Android tablet, and hopefully soon. Okay, so it seems to be the Android tablets, maybe because they're a little more robust as far as like being a browser. Um, that's my guess. All right, let me go back home here. Brands, Voice was the video. Okay, thanks, Timothy. Cool. So at the bottom, brands. So these are all brands that I've created in Express. I am Claudius. That's my brand. So if I click there, the brand, um, which I had to recreate here from the old Express. I had it in the old Express. I had to recreate it. They were supposed to transfer at one point. I just wasn't patient, so I just re-added everything. If you haven't had a chance to play with brands, it's great because then you can just find like your logos. So if you're working at a school, you can use school logo or your company, quickly add it to your projects, videos, graphics, and much more. Explore just takes you to all the different stuff that you can find, which is cool. All right, I don't know why it's showing 9:41 at the top left of my screen. I just noticed like hey, we haven't been here for 3 hours, which is funny. Anyways, and then if I click on menu, you have the option to schedule content. So this right here is a scheduler that is available in Express. I don't remember if it was available for EDU. I think it was added, but I'm not 100% sure. But basically, this is really cool. So let's say tomorrow's Wednesday. I click on new post. And then if I tap right here on media, I can go to my projects in Express. And let's just say this one right here. Mother's Day is coming up. And I upload this. And it says, it's saying at least one of my projects. Here is where I can select, like, I want this posted on X. I haven't connected all my other ones. But I can basically schedule my tweets or my squeets. I don't know what it's called now. And I can schedule them here, which is really cool. But you can add like Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and I think that's it. Here, let's go. Let's click here. Open connections. So we got Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok. We can do TikTok. So that's a great way to cross post your content and basically you just do it all from one place, which is pretty amazing. So that's let me close that. There we go. Close that. That was in the menu there on the bottom right. And then if you click on your avatar, that's where all your settings are. You'll see like you have a certain amount of generative credits where you can your generative AI. don't know. Like I'm on the full version. This is my personal account. I don't know what the limit is. I know there's like in EDU there might be some, but I'm 100% sure. I think like 250 a month or something like that. I may be quite off there, but and then your settings, general settings, like you can change the language here, push notifications, account information there, and so on. So I'm going to go back home here, and then the little beaker on the top right next to my picture. Here's like a tip: if you ever have a suggestion or something that's going on with Express, hit that little beaker. It's also available on the browser. You can submit ideas. You could also join the Adobe Express community on Discord, and then you can report bugs. So, like if you're having issues, like something just keeps happening, you can report the bug right there. Click it, and I think you could take a picture or add a video. Whatnot. Yeah, right here. Select from your device. Select file. So that's cool. Check it out. Let's see. Check on my iPhone, Express mobile app, and error message. We don't currently support drawing. Okay. Okay. So Kim, well, I guess that answers like, the bait, let's say this was open for everybody to download the iPhone app, and I'm guess like I said, the iPad is just not ready yet. So and I guess I would have to go back and see if I can download the iPhone app on the iPad. I would have to delete the old one. I may try that later, but it's coming soon. So, but I do like that it's on the iPhone. Okay, let's see here. So I've kind of covered pretty much the whole menu options here. Um, anything specific? Anything um, anyone's looking for? Timothy, you said okay. So scheduling is so it's not available for EDU, which I thought it was going to be at one point, but I guess it was not made yet. Hopefully it will be. I think it's a great tool, um, especially for schools that do post a lot on social, and that would be something to have. So cross fingers, comes available for EDU at some point in the near future. There we go. Switching camera views here. All right, so I'm going to open up the floor if there's anyone have any questions. I'm looking at we're about at 40 30 plus 50 minutes going on here. So thank you for sticking around. I know folks may have dropped out. But anything particular that you may be looking for in Express that you're wondering, feel free to ask away here. And I'm making sure that I can see like all my windows and see if I have any questions rolling in from different spots. Let's see here. Let me click there. Nothing there. I see over here. Very cool, Josue, a friend from California. I just saw your message there. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's see. Nothing's coming in. Okay, hey Kim, thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for hopping on. I know it's everyone's got some busy stuff happening. So thanks for joining for a bit. Okay, let me just do. I'll just go run through the quick AI demo here. And let me do this. Let me go to, let's see here. Let's go text to image. And since I got my phone, let's see if it'll work here. Let's see. See, now I can't think. Let me back up. A black 4-wheel drive truck with neon headlights and silver tailpipe on a desert with the moonlight behind it. Okay, let's see what happens here. Martin, will this be available for K-12 students? So it is available like on the browser. So you're able to use like on Chromebooks, laptops, PCs, Windows, Macs. The iPhone mobile app is available to download for everybody if you have like an iPhone. But as far as like logging in with an education account, I don't think it'll work. So that's one thing I have to check out. The EDU version, I would say the EDU version probably will be coming out. Specifically, EDU version will be coming out later. Everything is made public first, and then EDU is second. And that's just to make sure that the things are safe for education to use, especially like the mobile. But I say on the desktop Chromebook, it's open for everybody right now. As far as like iPhone mobile, I don't think yet. But thanks for asking. Good question. All right, so check it out. That looks pretty cool. I just use like and this is the thing about the mobile being on my phone. Like I just use my voice right here to generate this image. So I've got, I think I said 4-wheel drive truck with neon lights and it's on the sand with the moonlight behind it, which is kind of cool. Does the animating your voice feature work the same way as it does on desktop? I believe so. So I'll do that next right here. I actually like this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm just playing with the generative AI. I use the text to image. And so when I tap on the picture, so here's the difference between mobile and browser right now. Again, on the browser, you have your menus on the left, but right here it's at the bottom. So if I want to add something here, there's if I click on text to image, there's what I generated. But if I go to insert object, so right here, I can insert something to the picture. So I'm going to say a motorcycle. Oh, not motor. A dirt bike. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. A neon dirt bike. Let me see. And then I'm going to put the neon dirt bike right. Oh, that's too big. Let's reset that. Let's make that smaller. Let's put the neon dirt bike right there. Let's see how it comes out. So it'll insert it. So Timothy, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll go to the I'll try the that's not bad. A little dirt bike right there in the back. Let me tap on more, see the different results. It's not too bad. Let's see if I get a better result. I'm not seeing the results. I'm gonna go ahead and go with that one. I'm gonna keep it. That's kind of cool. I actually like the way that looks. So I'm going to save this. That again is using the generative AI, which I love. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so the animate your voice character. So Tim, if I go up here at the top where it says for you, now this is in my account. There's animate from audio, but if you go to quick actions, you'll see it right there too. So let me click on animate from audio. Oh boy, look at that. Let's change the size. Let's go portrait. Character. You guys are going to get to hear one of my favorite characters if I can find him. All right, it's coming up. There he is right there. Mr. Pirate. It's one of my favorite characters to use. And let's change the background because he does not look to be in the right place. That's actually we'll make it work. Now the enhanced speech will make sure that your speech is like it uses the room ambiance, and I'll make sure it sounds like it was recorded in the studio. I'm actually not going to use it here because it changes the voice of the pirate here. So I'll hit record, allow, yes. I'm gonna see how it goes. I am testing out the animate from audio here. This is Pirate here, testing out animate from audio with Claudio. Hey. All right. You're probably not gonna be able to hear the audio coming from my phone. But Timothy, to answer your question, it's working. And I just gotta wait for the lip sync to sync up here. This is always dependent on the Wi-Fi, so just be aware that's what it does. But I'm loving this. I don't know what company uses. I'm loving this. I probably I'm not gonna say company because I don't want to get a strike on YouTube here. There we go. There is my project, and the little cloud on the top left corner, oh, it's gone. That little cloud you may notice will pop up. That's basically the it's uploading to the cloud server. So if I hit play, yeah. So it's not gonna play because I'm connected here. But basically, here I'm going to hit open in editor, and now I can add more content to here. So, and also I can go back and play with this a little bit later. But yep, Timothy, it seems to be. Oh, hold on. Let's see. I just might give it a little bit of time. Hit back. Your project hasn't been saved. Would you like to save it? Yes, I want to save it. And then let's go back. So if I go back to your stuff, Pirate should be loading right there. So I've got there's the generative AI. And right now, this should be the Pirate. So if I tap here, it should open back up. There it is. So I've got it saved. Very cool. Missing files don't shred. Okay, that's a little message right there. Awesome. All right, everyone. Well, we're going about an hour here. Hopefully this has been helpful going through the walkthrough of the new mobile app. It's been helpful. I didn't go through every single little thing because it's very similar, but I really wanted to point out the differences in the mobile, like where everything is at on mobile as compared to on the browser, and mainly like your menu options being a top and bottom as opposed to on the left hand side. So, and then just kind of clicking through and finding those sub menus. But then you can be basically creating pretty much like you do on the browser. I think I will do before I go, because I did say I would do this. Let me go ahead and jump into a video template here. So I've got this featured video templates. I'm going to click view all. So I think I did say this and I did not do it. So let me go here. So we've got video templates, popular templates. Let me click view all. And so basketball season's going on right now. One tip when you're looking at templates is, now, first off, you see the little crown with the check mark. That's premium. Now I'm like logged in with my personal, so I do have premium access. I actually have the whole Creative Cloud, and that's where I'm able to. That's why it shows up as being checked off. I believe the EDU doesn't have the little crown. I've had to go back and check. But, and then if you notice the little icon on the bottom left corner of that basketball player right there, that those little circles, that means that that's a multi-page project. And then where it says where it has a play button, that means that's a video template. So that's the difference. One is a multi-page project, and the other one's actually a video template. So one will play like a video, one will not. So let's see here. Let's do this one right here, 100K. Thanks so much. Not to say that I have 100K followers. Maybe at some point I will. So right here, I'm going to hit customize template. And the cool thing here, everything's already ready for me. So if I slide through, I just got to give it a little bit, hit play. There's 100K. I'm not sure where the guy shows up. He's like not there. He should be there because that's a template. All right, hold on. Let me hit back up here. Let's try that one more time. Customize template. And maybe it's just taking a little bit of time to load. Let's see here. Strange. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, that's it right there. For some reason, it seems to be opacity. Strange. That should be a guy right there. There he is. That's weird. See how right there is showing right there at the bottom. I don't know why it's not popping up. Maybe it's something to do with my streaming. I'm not sure. But either way, if I go here, that right there is a video of the guy. There it is. So basically what I would do is replace that video, upload. I'm actually going to take a video here. I'm going to do a selfie. All right. Use video. And my video should be there now. Let's hit check mark. I think it's just taking a little bit of time to load. There's my video. And let's see if it'll let me do this. It's taking some time. See the little option right there to remove background? That will show up once it's uploaded. Then I can remove it and basically swap out the spots right there. Let's see. Remove. Hit back. I'm going to go to my stuff. Sometimes I this is a little trick. Sometimes I'll reset something up. Yeah, it's just taking a little bit of time for it to load. But basically what I would do is remove my background and basically replace that video. But for some reason, it's not letting me remove the background. All right, let's try something else. Replace video. And let me type in person. See if I can find a person. Let's try this guy right here. Yeah, see the remove. It's probably was taking a little bit of time for the remove options right there. Well, it was there. Now it's gone. So strange. I'm maybe just having a little bit of a glitch right here. Well, anyways. Well, sorry, folks. Just doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me right now. My remove background. Oh, well. Maybe it was not a good template to start with. Let's go back. Let's try one more time. Video templates. Let's view all. Let me try this one out right here. Let's hit replace. Yeah, that's weird. Oh, maybe it doesn't let remove background. Anyways, all right. Then I'm just gonna stop right there. Okay. Well, folks, I'm gonna call it an evening here, a night. I want to say thank you everyone for joining me for this session here. Hopefully this has been helpful. Doing a walkthrough. I'm gonna try to actually like cut out sections from this and just post different ones for those who weren't able to watch, like different features as I went through. Just try to capture little snippets of this evening and share it out. But again, everyone, appreciate you hopping on here and spending the evening with me. Hopefully you have a great rest of your evening. And if you haven't had dinner, go enjoy dinner. And we'll kind of stop there. Hey, Amy, I see you right there. Thanks for hopping on. I'm glad you're able to join. Well, peace out, everyone. Take care. And again, have a great rest of your night.